itself is very pure. I mean, when you add emotions other than love to love, probably then the purity is gone. In the sense, when there is greed, or when there is insecurities, or when there is trust issues, which are other emotions which you add to love, then the purity of love is gone. Otherwise, love itself is very pure.
I think of something that Hemant says a lot with regard to this film. He gets asked a lot as well, as we all know. How do you define love? And he very cleanly always says, I'm not trying to define love. I'm trying to show love. It's there. I'm not going to try and define it for you because I don't know that it's something that you can define. I can give you an example. I can give you an instance. But I can't put that down in words. I saw I saw two parents on a bike on my way to this interview here, sitting on a bike holding this little kid, and this kid is snug and sleeping between these two parents, and this man's driving on the he's got his hands on the handlebar, and then just for 1 second he took his hand and touched his baby's foot. That is love.
Myself. I lock my door, go inside. That's the best thing which can happen to me.
Yeah, no, I agree with that completely. I think you need to be entirely content and whole in yourself. And I have a very firm belief that people in your life, whether they're your parents, that kind of love, siblings, or your partners, you're together for a part of your journey. And but you have that journey on your own throughout. So for me, that contentment and peace within me as a unit is very very important.
It can be as simple as you're just sitting and reading, and somebody comes and hugs you from behind. Yeah, that's for that moment you just stop. This happened. It was nice. Yeah.
For me, it's always like been eye contact. Like that for me is one of the most important things, and just a moment of someone checking in with you via eye contact. I know that that will give me endless kicks in the context of a romantic like a romantic crush or something as well. But in general, just in the midst of whatever it is you're doing in your day, whatever, just checking in with someone and just seeing them for a second.
Manu is a dreamer who's also an orphan, if not for Priya in his life, and which is why Priya is everything to him, and his dream is about Priya. So if not Priya, then there's no dream also. So Priya is basically his complete world, and he wants to give her the best life he can. He comes from a very lower middle class family, but he wants to give a better life than that to Priya. So more than for himself, I think he in a certain way he lives for Priya.
Priya is she's a river, constantly moving, powerful, but always meeting the sea. That is Manu, and she always gets there.